Hi everyone, and welcome to Live at 5 on How to Thrive. Happy Monday. Yes, it's already Monday and it's already the end of April. Which I'm just kind of blown away at how quickly this whole year is passing us by already. It's already the end of April. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I am excited for May, and I hope you all had a wonderful April and you're ready and gearing up for May. I'm personally naming May Manifestation May, or Manifesting May. May of manifestations. So that's what I'm creating for May. So whatever I truly want to bring about is what I am calling in for May. And so I hope that you're doing that too. It's a good time. We've had a lot going on January through April, and now May, I'm feeling that it's coming to life and bringing everything out. So I hope you all are doing fantastic this Monday evening. So it is Live at 5 on How to Thrive, and this week's topic is on choosing your own journey. Hello, hi. So yes, it's on choosing your own journey. So obviously, when I do my Live at 5s, it's on how to thrive in life and not just survive in life. And I think so many times we're on the path of what maybe our parents thought we should be on, or what our friends thought we should be on, or what others think we should be doing. And then what ends up happening is we end up regretting, or we end up doing the blame game. And we do the blame game a lot in life for where we're at, what's going wrong usually is we'll blame somebody else. And so a lot of that comes up, right? We do the blame game when we're not where we're supposed to be or where we feel we should be. And so I feel a lot of that energy right now has been coming up in people is blaming people, other people, for where they're at in life versus being responsible for where you're at in life. And we have all gone through the same stuff, right? We grow up with our parents wanting certain things for us, or maybe we didn't have the best of childhoods, and so we blame that to where we are now, today, in the present. We do a lot of that. And instead of blaming, it's now time to really take responsibility. We have choice in life and everything that we do. And so it's basically really not blaming. And I get it that there's things that happen in our life that we really didn't expect, or there are circumstances that come our way that we have no clue that we could have ever protected against, or absolutely. But there is reaction. And so it is, how do we react to things when they do come and we get confronted with them? Do we react right away, or do we find resolution? Do we go deeper within, take a step back, and instead of automatically reacting, can we just take a step back and really think this through, really be with it before we make any harsh reactions or decisions? And so we're all where we are in life because we've created where we are in life. And so it's time for us to stop blaming others or circumstances, or what happened to us in the past, or how we were raised, or how, the cards were dealt to us unfairly in life. Like, it's time to stop doing the blame game and taking responsibility for exactly where we are in our own lives. And it's easier said than done, but we have to. We have to know that we are completely in control, and we have the power to make all the choices that we want in our life. So how are we making our choices? And are we doing reaction versus resolution when things come into our life that we didn't expect? And so it's all about choosing your own journey, choosing your own path. You have the power to create the life that you want. And when you're not living in the life that you want, then it's time to reevaluate and go through it and be like, what can I change? What do I really want? And what steps do I need to take to make this go the way I would like it to be? So let me take a look at it differently. Let me step back a little bit and really be with it. What's working, what's not working. Maybe I did want this, but now I no longer want this. This is now truly who I want to be. This is what I want to do, career-wise, relationship-wise, anything in life. And so we have the power to do that. And so it's time to stop blaming, no more blame game, and take responsibility for exactly where we're at. And so by choosing our own journey, that means that it's time to let go of what anyone else thinks. It's time to be okay with when other people don't agree with what our choices may be. It's time to own who you truly are and be strong enough in who you are, your authentic self, regardless of what others may think, say, or feel. It's owning your own power, owning and being true to your authentic self. And a lot of times it's scary because that makes us completely vulnerable to the world. And believe me, I've been there many times. I'm going through so many changes and shifts right now. I'm changing so many things. I'm loving it. And I will tell you for sure, I was nervous like, how are people going to react to this new Jeanette? How are they going to see me? And what are they going to think? And let me tell you, that's not really happening anymore. That's not even a concern. I'm so excited, and when I'm stepping into my power and owning everything and all the gifts that I have and all the talents that I have and putting them to use, I am feeling more at peace and more at power with who I am than I ever have before. And it's getting over that little stump of like, oh, what are they going to think? What are they going to say? How are they going to feel? And obviously we love our friends and family, but it's time for us to own who we are and step into our own power. And that's by us choosing our own journey and knowing that certain things are for us, and many people will not understand it. And it's okay if they don't understand it, because the only person we have to really worry about is ourselves. We have to make sure we take care of ourselves before we can take care of anybody else. And so I was at the store the other day, and I'm a big writer, as you all may know. And if you don't, I'm a 3-time best-selling author, and the latest book was The Little Black Book of Fitness, and it's all about breakthrough insights of mind, body, and spirit. And I love to write, so I have a blog post. I'm creating a bunch of ebooks right now that are coming out, so stay tuned. I'm excited about those. You guys are going to love them. I've been asked for certain information on books before, such as fitness and workouts, recipes. Also, I'll be doing an ebook on when you're going to compete. What do you really need to know, and what goes on behind the stages? And also, if you aren't a competitor, but you want to do a lifestyle of a competitor, I'll be writing about that too. So a lot of different ebooks will be coming out. I'm very excited to share all of this with you. But what I was talking about today is how we have to choose our own journey. Stop blaming parents, anything in the past. Be responsible for exactly where you are today, because you have the choice and the power to change it. And so as the writer that I am, I get all inspired to write. And the other day I was shopping and I found this little gem, and it's choose your own journey. And just like with writing, if you don't do it every day, sometimes you kind of, I wouldn't say lose it, because you can always write and you get inspired. But the more and more that you practice writing and journaling and letting your feelings come out, the easier it becomes when you sit right in front and you start to create. So it's just kind of like working out, right? We have to keep the muscles toned. If we want to lose weight or we want to tone up, we have to keep it consistent. We have to go to the gym. We have to make some sacrifices. We have to eat a little bit better. We have to continue to lift the weight to continue to tone and do what we want. Same thing with writing. It is also making sure that you do a little bit of writing every day. So as a writer, I continue to write every day. And I love and I thank you guys all so much when I write my posts, that they resonate with you, because they truly come from my heart and my soul. And it's the writer within speaking of what is either I feel going on energetically, or what I've been writing myself, what I've been going through, or even through clients, and a collective energy of what's happening. So I love it when my posts resonate. And so yesterday when I was shopping, back to the journal, I found this journal and I was like, wow, this is interesting. I picked it up, choose your own journey. And every Monday I do these live at 5s, and yesterday I was even thinking about it. I'm like, I'm going to talk about us not blaming others for where we are right now, about taking responsibility, and how we have to choose our own journey. And this had totally popped up at the store. So of course I grabbed it, and this is, they're like writing exercises, and it talks about your self-improvement journey, and they want you to write about it. And it says, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. What should your first step be? And this is about your self-improvement journey. And so it gives like these little blocks. So you're writing for a little bit. And then it's about your destination journey, your humanitarian journey, your spiritual journey. And I was like, oh my goodness, I love this. And they have chaotic resolve journey. How is there someone in your life you haven't forgiven? Forgive them and move on. Write about how forgiveness makes you feel. So it gives you all these different writing exercises. Overcomer's journey. Have you tried something spiritual like praying when you're afraid? Write about how spiritually or prayer impacts your fears. So it's all these different things. I was like, this is brilliant. So I got so excited about it. Got the book, obviously. Got this little journal. And I'm a big journaler, and I always recommend to my clients to journal. Whether you're trying to lose weight or change something, you need to journal your food every day, because we think we know what we eat, but then when we actually write it down and we see how much we're intaking or not intaking, it's powerful when it's on a piece of paper. And so I always encourage my clients to do that. I encourage my soul life coaching clients to write down in a journal every day, emotionally, what are you feeling, or how did that make you feel? Or what's going on today that made you feel this way versus how you felt yesterday? Or you felt empowered today. What is it that made you feel empowered? What made you feel disempowered? So it's so important for us to identify what we go through on a daily basis, because emotional stuff also affects our fitness, which is, and I'm not just talking about physical fitness, because of course it does, but when I talk about fitness, as many of you know, I'm about fitness of mind, body, and spirit, not just the physicality of the body. I want you to be fit in your body, yes, but I want you to be fit in your mind and also be fit in your soul and your spirit. So we need to feed all of those. And when certain emotional things happen in our lives, obviously it's going to affect our fitness level in our mind, and it's going to affect our fitness level in our soul and our spirit. And so to identify certain things is so important. And also when we start to go through it, is like, okay, I'm angry right now because of where I'm at today. I should be farther along, or this shouldn't have happened to me. Or if my parents would have done this, I'd be here. So I want you to identify in your life this week, where are you blaming someone else for your current situation today? And instead of doing that, well, write it down, write about it, but also like, where in your life can you take responsibility for that? Where can you take responsibility now as an adult and say, this is no longer right for me to blame someone else. I now have to take responsibility for this. Let me write this down. Let me journal about this. And it's hard a lot of times to take responsibility, but know that we have the power to create everything in our life. And we're exactly where we are today because of our reactions to things and how we're resolving them versus are we doing resolution versus being reactive and being angry and resisting and pushing away and blaming. And so one of the best things to do is to journal about it, because we have the power to choose our own journey. Nobody else has the power to tell us that we have to do this as an adult. You know, we know now that we have the power to create the life that we want to live. And so I would really encourage you to do that this week. And so the topic is choose your own journey. So really evaluate this week where you're at. Where are you not, completely satisfied or fulfilled? And where would you like to be? And in order to get there, what needs to be done? And is there anyone you're still holding blame to? Is there anyone you're still saying that they did this to you? And where do you need to step up and take responsibility for your own life, for your own actions, for what you chose, your choices, everything? We are completely responsible for our lives. And so it's time for us to reclaim back that power that we have the power to do and change course at any time. We can change navigation at any time. Just like in our cars, I love to give that reference. We have our GPS system, and thank goodness for that, because I'd be lost all the time. But we have the power to, if we don't want to go in that direction, we have the power to quickly change that, and we'll be led in a whole different direction. That's the same thing with us. We may be going in one direction, but we have the power to change where we want to go. We have the power to change the destination. And it's usually when we listen to our heart and soul that we know where the true destination will be. Not when we listen to all the outside noise or what people think we should do or what they feel we should do, but when we listen to our internal guidance system, which is our heart and soul, that is going to lead us to where we truly want to be and where we truly want to go. So this is how I really want to encourage you this week, is to challenge you even to write at least 5 minutes a day, whether it be in the morning or at the end of your day, whichever fits you the best. Just write down stuff. And sometimes people sit down and like, I don't even know what to write. Just start writing that. Like, I don't know where to begin. But today I felt blah, 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 blah. Or if you achieved something that day, whether it's small or big, boom. Whether there was a bump in the road. I'll tell you, last week I had a situation. I was on cloud 9. I was just so excited because so many things are shifting, and I'm excited about different opportunities that I'm working on and content. And I got, someone came up to me and was talking, and there was something being said that I wasn't expecting at all. And this was a friend, and it was very interesting, my reaction to it. So I really watched my reaction, and I saw how it changed my whole demeanor from just joy to just like, I almost felt like my shoulders just dropped, just like heavy. And I was like, no, I'm not going to allow this to weigh on me. This is not my issue. That I'm not going to take this personal. This is something this other person is dealing with. Let me turn this around and let me let go of this. So I wrote about it, and I wrote why it triggered me or why it brought on certain emotions with me and how those emotions even felt in my body. So pay attention to that, how certain emotions make your body feel. Sometimes certain emotions will even cause inflammation, and you don't even know it. And there's times you're thinking, what's causing this inflammation? Or why is this joint aching? Or why is this hurting? A lot of times it's from the emotions that we're feeling, and we don't even identify that or link the two together. And obviously, there's a lot of emotional eating when it comes to emotions. Like when people get upset or depressed or sad or stressed, a lot of times that causes emotional eating. So you need to start linking how you feel with your emotions versus the actions, the reactions that you're taking, and how it feels in your body, in your mind, everything. So my challenge for you this week is to really be consciously aware of that this week. Pay attention and grab a little journal. And if you don't have a journal, grab couple pieces of paper this week and keep them together and write this week. It's so freeing. There's so much freedom in letting things go. There's freedom in letting things out. There's freedom in self-expression. And even if nobody else reads it but you're getting it out instead of allowing all of that to just stay inside and fester. You're allowing it to be released. You're allowing it to be free. So that is my challenge for you this week, is to really be with that this week. Be with yourself. Be with your emotions. Start writing. And it will bring you so much freedom, and it'll also bring you a lot of clarity on what's going on in your life, where you're at right now in the present day. So please let me know how this goes for you this week. I'm very anxious to hear your feedback and to see how that went for you and what showed up for you and how that made your day and your week different than most. And I'm excited because this Friday I start a new challenge. It's a 21-day online trim and tone challenge. So it's the third online challenge, and it's on a private Facebook group. And it's only $59, and it's 21 days, and you're going to get 21 workouts. But they're a mixture of different workouts. So it's a mixture of HIIT workouts, which are high-intensity interval training, Butoga workouts, yoga, and also meditations. And so it's going to be 21 minutes long each day. And we all have 21 minutes to do something. And when we really want something, we'll fit it into our day. And so that starts this Friday, and it's for 21 days straight. And so it ends right before Memorial Weekend. So you get yourself nice and trimmed and toned, get yourself on a good habit of doing something every day. And then it also includes the meditations. Not every day will be a meditation, but this one's going to be a little bit different because it's a mixture of different stuff. But the days where you're going to have 21 minutes of just meditation, you're going to see how much that changes and shifts your life. So I hope that you join me for this 21-day online challenge. Please do. It's been amazing results these last two. The testimonials have been fantastic. We keep each other accountable in this Facebook group. I upload the videos the night before. That way, if you're an early riser, you get them done, or you can do them anytime during the day. And we keep you accountable. So you log on that you completed it, you did it, you get encouragement, you get some inspiration. I also give some nutrition tips, I give some recipes. So it's an awesome closed group for us where we're really all together for one purpose, and that is to better ourselves in mind, body, and spirit. So I truly hope that you join me on this next 21-day online Trim and Tone Challenge. Email me at butogalifestyle@gmail.com to sign up, or please feel free to direct message me. That would be great. So thank you all for tuning in. It's great to see you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have an even more powerful week. And once again, write this week at least 5 minutes a day. You have the power to choose your own journey. Let go of the old, let go of the blame game, let go of unforgiveness, and now it's time to take responsibility and make any changes in your life that are necessary for you to be exactly where you want to be. So have a beautiful Monday night, and I will see you all next Monday. Bye.